what role does the resurrection have to play in our salvation?
The ministry of Jesus for our redemption has different phases. Of course, his birth and the way he entered into the world through the process of the incarnation, where God becomes man and he is conceived in the womb of a virgin. That is the beginning point. And because that is the legitimate way by which God starts the process of redemption in the human race. And then we see the life of Jesus and all the things he did, mostly to demonstrate to us how the Christian life must be lived. Right. But the life of Jesus by itself is not redemptive. It is an example. It's a demonstration of the life he would want us to live after we come to know him. So his birth is critical. His death is where the price for sin was paid. But the resurrection is where the victory was demonstrated. So if he had died without resurrecting, he would have paid the price, but would still be defeated, because he has not conquered Satan and he has not conquered death. So the resurrection plays that pivotal role of showing us the victory that Christ has over principalities and powers and Satan and so on and so forth. And then his ascension is where he goes to begin a new kind of ministry as our high priest, who continues to intercede for us and minister through us. So if you take the 4 points, his birth, his death, his resurrection, his ascension, these are very pivotal. And the resurrection is where we got the victory.
Right. I love the illustration, talking about the victory. I love the illustration on Sunday about holding them out and putting making a public show from Colossians. I love the illustration from the fighting and the making a public show.
I mean, there is a spiritual warfare component to our redemption. And many times we see it as we engaged in spiritual warfare. But truly, we are not the ones engaged in spiritual warfare.
Right.
Christ was the one who was engaged in the spiritual warfare and gave us the victory. So he waged the warfare on our behalf, disarmed principalities and powers according to Colossians, and then we have the victory. We become what Paul calls the more than conquerors. More than a conqueror is one who did not fight, but received the benefits of the battle, of the victory. And Jesus thoroughly and completely defeated Satan. There is no part of Satan that was not defeated. He was thoroughly beaten, and Jesus did it publicly before all demonic forces, so that in the world of the demonic entities, the victory of Christ is known. And that's why at the mention of his name, every knee bows, because he got the victory, and his name works power in the realm of the devil and his cohorts.